biggest home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Esiason. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action, it's Esiason. He'll try and do this himself. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, and certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw. Esiason. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Esiason. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
First down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO. Touchdown! Brandon Marshall. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Eagles 0.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is RG3. That is caught. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This one into the hands of Ginn out wide. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing again, Griffin. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The kicker on for the
Ted Ginn from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On the ground, it's Thomas. Down to about the 22 here. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This is Thomas. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He'll try to pick it up himself, and he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack, and speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Brandon Marshall with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie it. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Inside the 10, and he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Eagles 7.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got two extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Throwing to start the drive. Esiason throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take